Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. They stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Here he goes. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Real good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down and 10. Hand off to the single back. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Gives it to the back. He's got room to run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Cowboys also to the line to run the hurry up.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
They're going to run it. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And the Cowboys will have 1st and 10 here.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
He breaks free. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Powering through. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but can now make a play, and they sack him.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. It'll be down near the 5-yard line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. They pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
With a first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the second down play. Try to run it with the option. Mack's got to run the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
A serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Cowboys come to the line in a hurry-up. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Fights through the tackler. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. Boom. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. A deep shot to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's another deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And the Vols will try to keep this drive moving.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he can't quite make the interception. Had room to run. He held on to the ball. Instead, it brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the right side. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the returner heads out of bounds. Oklahoma State offense takes the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Breaks free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers to this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Defense not pressing this time. Catch made on the out route. Gets some space and on the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. The Volunteers offense is on the move now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. Run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made, a lot of space now. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Handoff in a single back formation. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first half. And then is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter to make up this deficit. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense when you're with it. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Now they call a run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
There's the handoff. Powerful running. Finding some room with the 25. He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Cowboys, to put them on top now. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that completion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Cowboys looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Pass complete on the crosser. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do it.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Drop in back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He knocks it through with confidence. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. He's looking deep again. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Vols. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The back's got it. No way to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And now the handoff. Breaking tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the important PAT try to make this a 9-point game, a 2-score cushion. PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Tennessee, 21. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Running out of time in the pocket. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too... Here, that should result in a first down. So, first and 10 for the offense after that crucial mistake by the defense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. This time, a completion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's that defense shifting again. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock, to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Throws to the tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Vols are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Leaning on the run game here. Makes it to the clear. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. Touchdown, Cowboys. The defense flat-footed on that jet sweep.
What a great run on the jet motion here to get into the end zone. Perfect timing for the play call. If you've got the speed to expose a defense going east and west, it's only a matter of time before it shows up.
So still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. Extra point makes it a 9-point lead, two-score game with time bleeding away quickly. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They move the 6th, Lahore to the line here on 1st down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking to throw it again. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He stopped right there at the line. No gain. It's 3rd down for the offense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. A deep shot to the right. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for the passing game.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick. If they can recover it, you never know.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the toss play now, running left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Working clock with the ground game. As the first down is still going.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? He'll hand it off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Now they'll run it on the toss. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This offense cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
extra point puts them up 9 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that. This football game is still in doubt. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
It's just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
The Hands team able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. Heading left after the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Again, makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. Is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it.